Poets is a youth organization that harnesses the power of poetry and hip hop and music in order to be there for young people in the community. It's so powerful what we see, how our work impacts young people. A lot of times what keeps me here is that the young people we work with remind me of my siblings and remind me of the youth I grew up around. The excitement you see when a youth is just, they learn about something new, is that, oh, I didn't know that my own voice could inspire me.
I love myself so much that I blush every time I see me.
Street Poets has enriched my life in a multitude of ways, truly. I've been able to go to places like the Academy Museum, the Getty, and do my poetry and it be a part of my job. And so it's an awesome experience.
The moment someone acknowledges them for the power that comes out of their own voice that they didn't even probably know they had, you just see like a light turn on. A lot of our youth, you know, we'll hand out surveys or ask them like, what's keeping you here? What do you want from this program? And they'll say, I just want to connect with myself more. I want to learn about the magic of my voice. And a lot of them don't say it out loud a lot, but they want it. You can feel it. So you see that magic. You see a light come on with the power of poetry.
I have a poem that is called the self-titled self-love poem.
I love myself so much.
When I feel ugly, I remind myself that there is beauty instilled in everything, so why would it not be in me?
When I feel clumsy, I tell myself that God has gifted every single one of us with grace.
When I feel stupid or foolish or down and out, I give myself forgiveness.
Give myself space for ever being disgusted by me. See, my name
is Ayana, and it means beautiful flower.
Now, I'm not sure in which language, but my mama said so it must be true.
And I tell people that my name means bouquets of roses.
And I buy myself bouquets every single month on the 14th because waiting for February to come around every year is just too little to show myself some self-love.
In Street Poets, I've been able to find my voice. It's been a really grounding and yet flight-taking, soaring, I don't know, experience of once I took the first step in being comfortable with my words or being comfortable with my voice, everything else flowed like water.
I love myself. Thank you.
This is a big part of our office and the energy and just the work we do. I think a representation of it, this wall is our ancestor wall. So you see a lot of writers and poets throughout history and current day who have impacted all of us and continue to inspire us.
That's one of the things that I see them finding is healing through the poetry and through the words to be able to then focus on school to be successful. Because I think a lot of times young people don't have someone to talk to. They're going through a lot of things. One of the things we like to tell them is the pen doesn't write back. The poetry doesn't talk back, you know? So whatever you and that piece of paper, whatever you're telling that piece of paper, it's not gonna judge you. It's not gonna say anything back to you. It's just an opportunity for you to release all that stuff and see it. Look at it. Look at what you're carrying inside and see it on paper reflected back at you. And I think that's the first step to healing for a lot of these young people. It fulfills me. It fulfills me to see that. We offer poetry/meditation workshop every Tuesday from 4 to 6 called Seeking Peace. Right now, because of the pandemic, we went virtual. We're starting to do more in person. You can actually come in person, but a lot of people just meet virtually on Zoom. And that's every Tuesday from 4 to 6. We also have Beats and Rhymes, which is more catered to the young people, 16 to about 21. And it's a music program where we teach music production, engineering, writing, songwriting. We write poetry as well, beat making, all these things we kind of focus on. Depending on what the young person's interested in, we kind of cater to them.
Pray to my mama, suffers no longer, that feeling is somber. Turn to my armor, my spirit is saved. Angel she waits, save me a play, save me a play.
I think human beings, we just don't tell each other enough that our stories can transform ourselves, our neighborhoods, each other. That connecting can transform ourselves, our neighborhoods, and each other. That just speaking your emotions and your story out loud is so transformative. When I see a young person and when you see the magic of just poetry being introduced to them, sometimes you just want to bottle all that up and just scream it to the world like, this is what we need. This is what's necessary.
And even in the darkest of hours or the earliest of mornings, when I cannot simply get myself up out of bed, I will sit there and repeat it over and over again until infinity engulfs me. I love myself.
I love myself.
I love myself.
I love myself.
I love myself.